Lerone, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm a bit banged up, but it's spoils of war. I love it. Like I actually like feeling like this sometimes after a fight. I've earned it. I've earned that win. I'm feeling great. I've just took out a legend of the sport, Edson Barboza. A lot of people counting me out, and I come here and got the win. I show my level.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just said it right there, but man, a win over Edson Barboza is big. He's a legend of the sport, and just how does a win's a win, but you beat him down for 5 rounds. How does that feel?
It feels great. Obviously, going 5 rounds with Edson is a big experience for me. Obviously, I've not fought nobody at that level. Doing the extra 2 rounds as well was different for me, and I'm glad I got to bank him. I spoke to Sean Shelby in the back then as well, and he said that's the way to get to the top, innit? Like, do you need to fight them 5-round fights? So it's good to get that under my belt.
What was the game plan coming into the fight?
Exactly what I did. Pressure, good footwork, avoid Edson's crazy spinning kicks, and mixing the wrestling.
There was a couple of times during the fight where it seemed like he was hurt and you could have finished him, but you did not. Was that because you felt, he's always so dangerous, and that's what happens when you rush in and try and finish him?
Yeah, Edson is an experienced fighter, and you've seen many times a lot of people have rushed in and he's hit you with knees, he's hit you with spinning kicks. I had to watch my P's and Q's on the way in, but I did try and get him out there. I always fight to finish. I just couldn't get the finish, but it was a great performance anyway.
Your first time fighting in America, fighting in Vegas, did it all turn out the way that you thought it would be?
Yeah, man. Dream come true, and I'd love to fight here again and many more times, maybe in a big arena next time. Let's see.
That first round, landed a nasty upkick. How hurt were you, or was it just more, cosmetic?
I've took way bigger than that. That's nothing to me. But to be honest, I didn't even know I got hit. I didn't even know he hit me with, should I say, until I looked up at the screen during the round, and he caught me a good up kick, man. I think that was what busted my nose, along with 100 million jabs. But yeah, good fight.
You look kind of busted up right now. Is a turnaround to fight in Manchester kind of off the board, or are you going to try and do it?
I'm gonna jump in an ice bath every day next week. I'm gonna go and rest up. I want to make that card, but there's no rush. If not, I'd love to fight on there, but if not, I'll be there in attendance. Watch the guys win, watch Rocky win, and all the rest of the guys. It's a great card.
And you basically called out anybody in the top 10. Is there anybody specifically you want, or is it just whoever wants it?
Whoever wants it. Anybody in the top 10. I'm sure. If you look at the names, we've got the featherweight divisions are one of the best divisions, and I feel like everybody's going to be a tough fight and a good fight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lerone, congrats on that great performance. So you showcase your striking like you always do, but you also even mix in your takedowns. So was that the performance you were looking to make and just show the people, hey, I can do a little bit of everything as well?
Yeah, of course. I'm a martial artist. I've not come from no previous background, so that's where I started. So I had to mix it up. A lot of people were saying, it's just going to be a striking battle, but you can't just strike in this day and age. It's 2024. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to mix it up, and that's what changed the fight at the end of the day, the grappling.
And so, similar how he was just mentioning about you having Barboza hurt at times, were you kind of frustrated where you would clip him pretty hard and he would just keep coming towards you?
Bro, I was hitting him with my best shots. There was a shot I sat down on. I actually put power in, and he wobbled him and he walked through it, and I was quite surprised. But that's the veteran in him. I could have pressured a bit more maybe, but that's when you walk into big shots, like I said.
And I know obviously you said you want a top 10, but for a future fight sometime down the line, I remember you and Nathaniel Wood had your little run-in on social media. Is that one you still want one day?
I'm not even going to say anything about that. Come on, you have to put some respect on my name now. Just took out Edson Barboza. Nathaniel Wood's way back there now. No disrespect, but I'm looking forward, bro. Like, I'm looking for that title, and I'm trying to beat guys to get to that title. I'm not thinking about. Do you get what I'm saying? That's nothing to me.
Fair enough. Yeah, probably get a big fight too soon. So, like you said, also first time in America. Are you going to be celebrating big in Vegas?
Food. That's how I celebrate food. I've been watching my coach and Jordan eat food all for the 2 weeks. I swear it's been hell watching them eat this American food, and I just want to go out now, get some food with these guys and relax.
I also wanted to ask you, obviously, you take a lot of pride in representing Manchester from back home. Are you United or City?
Manchester United,
Oh,
all day.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lerone,
Yep.
back here. I just got one for you. How important was it to have a game opponent to showcase your skills? Because I feel like in the past, some of your opponents weren't willing to engage like Barboza was, so you weren't able to fully show everything.
Do you know what it is? I thought good guys, they're all good in their own right, but I feel like I'm one of them fighters where I fight to the level of my opponent. I do it a lot, even in sparring. I don't know why, but it's like if I'm going against somebody good, I'm gonna fight good. I can be fighting the world champion. I'm gonna fight at that level. So fighting Edson Barboza brought out the best in me, I think.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Tremendous effort. I've never seen somebody smile so big but look so bad at the same time.
I think I'm about 8 out of 10, I'd say.
How was your reaction? And I apologize if we didn't see it because we're back here with the announcement from Dana that you got that fight of the night.
Oh, I knew I had to get the fight, and I feel like I missed out on it. I missed out on performance of the night a few times, but I knew this time I'll just beat Edson Barboza over 5 rounds. It was a good back and forth. I'm sure all the fans loved the fight. Yeah, I'm buzzing. It's life-changing, isn't it? It's life-changing. I can take my family on holiday now. It's my son's birthday next week. It's my mum's birthday next week. So May is usually a bit of a weird month for me because a lot of the bad stuff that's happened to me has happened in May. So my mum's birthday is my son's birthday, so it's a big month. But I'm happy I got the win, and this month's going to be a good one.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. That's wonderful. With the little guy, how, as he gets older and can process everything and just really take it in, how surreal will it be to say, like, that's daddy right there, bringing home the check and
that's
winner?
Yeah, that's my dream. I've always wanted. That's one of my biggest goals in life, for my son to be proud of me in it and just be that's my dad. Telling his friends that's my dad. That's one of my goals. That's one of my biggest goals, and it means a lot to me. So bringing this win home, getting to treat him is just that's what I live for, innit? That's what I train hard for. That's what gets me up in the morning. The cold gyms in England, it takes a lot of motivation.
Yes, sir. And last for me, you hit so many things this week, from the being on the poster, fighting in Vegas, Fight Capital, being the main event, but now you're going to land in the top 15. Wow. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's just part of the journey for me. Like I said, my goal is that title, so the work doesn't stop. This is just the start of big things, and hopefully, they do. I know the UFC recognise my talent now, and they can start promoting me a bit more and putting me in these big fights, because I'm going to put on a show.
Thank you, sir. Cheers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, considering how awesome you looked tonight and the significance of the win, does any part of you feel like it could have been sweeter had it been at the Co-op Arena at 304? Or do you feel like it would be sweet going into that arena, as a hometown hero sort of welcome back?
I would have loved to fight there, but you can't have everything in it. And I've just got giving me a main event against Edson Barboza over 5 rounds, and I've took that. So I feel like that's better than anything I could have got. Getting the 5 rounds, most importantly, because now in the future, if they give me a main event, I'm like oh shit, I'm not fought 5 rounds before. That's an experience I've got now, and. Yeah, I would have loved to fight in Manchester, but I would have been probably low down the main card, and it would have been a 3-rounder. So this is better than they could have ever given me, and I've come out of a bonus. I've come out of a win. What more can I ask for?
I think it's a reflection on how hot the UK MMA scene is. When those shows used to just be a fight night, now it's a pay-per-view. We've got 2 champions. Well, one of them's interim. How do you feel about what's your take on the Tom Aspinall situation? Do you think John Jones is ducking him? Do you think he deserves to get that shot either at the title or be promoted to full champion?
Yeah, I feel like I see both arguments, but if you're the champion, you fight the next in line, innit? I feel like that's how it goes. But John Jones has earned his stripes, hasn't he? So it's like everybody knows he's going to have this one fight and retire, innit? That's what he's going to do. And if I was him, I wouldn't fight Tom Aspinall at this point. So let's just be real about the situation. Tom Aspinall's a up-and-coming lion. He's young and he's at the top of his game. So let John Jones fight Stipe and then crown Tom Aspinall.
Oh, I like that. And after that statement win, it will make the division sit up and take notice. How far do you think you can go at featherweight?
I can be champion. I've shown that level now, and I'm only getting better. That's the scary thing. Like this whole camp, I was working on just a few little bits, and I was kind of not scared going into the fight, but I didn't have that perfect yet. I know I'm still growing at a massive rate, and I'm gonna get better and better. Just like even my footwork looked better in that fight, my striking looked better, and I'm improving. And my ceiling's still here. I'm still here, so I feel like I can improve much better than I am already, and I can get that title.
And last one for me, how can you sound like you do and say you're a United fan? United fans have accents like me down south, not...
What? No. It was a good interview until you said that. Yeah.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Oh, and just one last one from me. I know you've told us a lot of times that this is a big opportunity going into this, but during your walk, you were very locked in, and then I saw that moment where you were about to step in the cage. You really embraced the moment of the challenge of fighting Barboza. So what was going on through your head as you were about to take on a legend in Edson Barboza?
It's just another day in the office. Today I felt relaxed. I felt ready to perform, and I always pray before going in the cage just to relax myself, bring myself back down, remind myself what I'm about to do, and just get into that zone. And I felt amazing today. Didn't even feel like I was going to fight, and I was kind of scared. I said it in an interview before. I was thinking, like, why am I not powered up? I'm asking for coffee. I'm asking for... Do you get what I'm saying? I just wanted to feel that kind of energy, but it just shows my experience is leveling up, and I'm just getting in that zone to be fighting these big fights.
You're in your flow state during the course of the 5 rounds then?
Yeah, exactly that. I felt good, man. I felt my timing was on, and I know I can be way better than that as well. That's the scary thing. I know I'm better than that as well. I felt like my feet could have been a bit quicker, but we're working, man. We're working, and we're heading in the right direction.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. All done. Thank you.